They had turned up the television as loud as it would go, and they had spilled popcorn all over the floor, where it stuck to the unfinished slices of toast and jam. On my rug! There were wolves dashing up the stairs. There were wolves sliding down the banisters. Some of... Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? Some of the wolves had put on the family's nicest clothes, and they had made big holes in the back of them for their tails. They even cut holes in squall's underwear for their tails.
I heard that.
The family
Did
were
you
back
hear
to
that?
sleep.
No.
In the walls.
Did you hear that?
In the middle of the night, something woke them up. The wolves were having a party. And they danced and sang and howled and did wolfish things. They were singing and dancing and telling jokes. One of the wolves was playing her brother's video game and was beating all the high scores. Two of the youngest of the pack of wolves had gotten into the pots of Lucy's mother's homemade jam.
Yeah, he's reading that
straight from the pot.
He's reading the end. You better
the
go
walls.
listen.
The biggest, fattest wolf of them all was playing an old wolf melody on Lucy's My jam, my walls, said Lucy's mother. My video game high scores, said Lucy's brother. My second best tuba, said Lucy's father. Right, I've had enough, said Lucy. There wasn't much in the space between the walls, just an old broken chair. Lucy picked up a chair leg. You know, I bet just about as much as I can take of these wolves too, said her father, and her mother, and her brother.
Yep, help Daddy fight the wolves.
Picked up a broken chair leg. Ready, said her mother. Ready, said everyone, and... Arr, how the wolves, excuse me, arr, how the wolves, the people have come out of the walls. And when the people come out of the walls, shouted the biggest, fattest wolf, leaning tuba over, aside, it's all over. Round and round they ran, gathering their most treasured possessions. Flee, they shouted, flee, flee, flee. For once the people come out of the walls, it's all over. Down the stairs went the wolves, scurrying and hurrying and tumbling over each other in their hurry to get out of the house and get away. Whose idea was this anyway? Moaned one of the wolves. And the wolves ran and they 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 didn't stop running until they got somewhere where there would never be any people in the walls who would come out of them in the middle of the night whooping and singing people songs and brandishing chair legs. And whether they went to the Arctic or the desert or even outer space, no one knows. But from that day to this, those wolves have never been seen again. It took the family several days of cleaning up to make the house look like anything like